Live here. All right. What's up, everyone? Big Dan here, and tonight we're going to be playing some more Witcher 3. So I've played ahead a little bit since last week's stream, so we're going to be back at Kaer Morhen today, and we're hot on the trail of Ciri, so I believe in this episode we might actually be able to track her down. So let's see. Got a few people in the chat here. Ramon says, I feel like we're living the same life. Welsh Geth, hey, how's it going? Hey, Ajin. Hey, Luke. We are romancing Yennefer on this one. Although, we'll see how things go during Kaer Morhen. I might have to skip the bedroom scene because that might be a little bit too raunchy for a YouTube live stream. We'll have to see. We'll play it by ear, but let's boot this bad boy up.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt.
Hey, Roxana.
The ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse.
So we got Uma.
So took Uma to the home of the
We've
world's
finished,
greatest specialist on dark spells.
for those of you familiar with the game, we
the
finished
Witcher's
Velen,
fortress,
Novigrad, and
Kaer
Skellige
Morhen.
so far. I just finished playing Skellige the other day.
But regular.
And, let's see. I'm going to turn the headphone volume down a little bit. So I just finished Skellige. Saris is the new queen, so I helped her out and over her brother Hjalmar. So yeah, we're back at Kaer Morhen. We got Vesemir and Uma here.
Who's functioning normally?
Yes? What is it, Wolf?
I met with Emir.
Yeah, Ramon,
Any
you've been playing The Witcher
crowned
3
heads you haven't met?
and Mass Effect.
A few, hoping it stays that way.
Remember the first war with Nilfgaard? Battle of Sodden? The North, all of it, fought together. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, Edirn, and the mages were heroes on the field first.
Vesemir, you old as
and in
fuck,
battle.
boy. Got all
Not
these
much
stories.
left of that world.
See you later, Vesemir.
All right, so
Now look here.
got a few quests that we need to do to prepare for lifting the curse off Uma. So I've already done Yen's, which was basically like track down this magical disturbance within the castle. So we're gonna talk to Lambert and do his part of the quest.
Everything's ready at my end.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion.
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself.
Yeah, The Witcher
worthy
can be
and
difficult to
may
get
set off
into.
on the
It
path.
definitely took me a couple of
Vesemir
attempts,
over here,
but
you
when
impersonate him?
eventually it just clicked.
Old man can't
So
stand
I'd
it.
say definitely give it a shot.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
He's a real upbeat guy.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs.
Hey, Welsh
I
Geth.
drop them in
How's it
and
going?
scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
Glad to see you.
That makes sense. That stench.
Ooh. Got some harpies. Let's see. I'm going to use Quen. Yeah, you can shoot them down, too.
Nothing here.
You ain't shit when you're on the ground, man.
shot.
Thanks. Woo!
Hunting's almost a diversion with that thing. Gotta get me one.
There's so many of these things. Ah, you bastard. Got away. There we go.
Well, well. Color me impressed. You learned them tricks.
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zarakania.
Yeah. Save that tale for your next sorceress.
I love the banter between these guys. So like they're old buddies, but Lambert is kind of an asshole. He's just a very like prickly person.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizer, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working
Hey
out
Lance,
Moderately.
good to see you.
Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
Gotta find his boat
Damn it.
now.
Moored it right here, I swear.
well? Line must have come loose.
Really. Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Hey
Wind
Aaron.
must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Definitely gonna be some more baddies here. I'm dead. Ooh, we got a water hag too. Come on, Lambert, you ain't doing shit. Oh, I'm getting my ass kicked.
Water hag.
Oh, here's the water hag.
Last thing we needed.
Nice. How'd you like the Netflix
All
show?
right.
I still haven't watched it yet.
Cave entrance
I'm
is just
planning on
opposite. See it?
doing it before the
Gotta
season
sail
2
across
comes
the
out.
pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from my group.
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's see. First real game series or game that you've ever really gotten into, probably either Crash Bandicoot or Final Fantasy VII when I was like real young. So it was just like back in the 90s. But yeah, those were some games I was really into growing up. In terms of like more RPGs in my adult life, I would say got really kicked off with like Oblivion and Skyrim, and then later got into games like the Mass Effect trilogy and Witcher 3, and it just kind of like expanded from there.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Favorite type of Witcher gear? I guess in terms of the armor, I really like the master crafted cat armor that you can get, I think, in the Blood and Wine DLC. I really like the look of that. The bear armor was pretty cool too, the heavy stuff. I actually have a level up here too, so I'm going to use that. Let's see, what do I want to get? I think I'll just keep leveling this up. There's a lot of boat sections in this game.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. I barely see the tip of my nose.
Geralt's real positive right now.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Never took you
Nah,
for
this
a
isn't
poet.
New Game
Oh, but
Plus.
I am one.
It is my second
Wanna hear a
playthrough, but
limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
I love that. Want to hear a limerick? Lambert, what a prick. Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. Right, almost there.
I'm curious, if any of you guys played the first Witcher game, Witcher 1, which was actually, I think, CD Projekt Red's first ever game. It's super janky.
Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside,
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake old spear tip?
sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Ugh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
Okay, so last time I played it, I don't remember what happens here. Last time I played this, I skipped out. I'm pretty sure this is not someone we should help, but I'm curious to see what happens if we do, so I'm
We'll
going to do that.
investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
It's probably going to be something, check out where the boy's voice is coming from. Didn't sound like a boy to me. We gotta go around this mountain here. Yeah, the first Witcher game's pretty wild. There's some really, like, awesome moments in it, but, like, gameplay-wise, it's, you can tell it was their first game. It's really, really janky. Hold up.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe
I
now.
don't think this is a child. Foglet.
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Alright. Oh, God. Lots, too. These things are kind of annoying. They can project, like, fake images of themselves. Alright, got one of them. No, they're still alive. Oh.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not
Always
gonna
a
let this
trap.
drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
I should sing about you instead.
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours.
Yeah,
Must
maybe
have
I'll look
drowned
into the
during his
Ursine
trial.
armor.
Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Lambert, it's part of the main quest line. We have to do it. Quit you complaining. One thing that I kind of find irritating about this game is there's way too much loot. Like, there's just way too many, like, items and inventory and crafting supplies and stuff. Like, they could have pared that down a little bit, I think. But that's a minor gripe. Alright, let's see. Do I even have cat potion? I don't even know if I've made that stuff. Let's see. Yeah, we got cat. I probably don't really need this, but I'm going to use it anyway.
Shit, too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember?
Yeah, true. You don't really
Part
have
of
to
the
clear out your
trials.
inventory very often
A
because most stuff
witcher
is
a lone
pretty
hunter.
light.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wow, that animation broke, didn't it? He just fell. It's quiet.
looks a little shaky.
Too quiet.
Ard, maybe?
And wake old spear tip stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
So far, so good.
Ah,
What?
something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
Oh, I love the banter between these guys.
Ugh. Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Would it? So soft and sweet, just sleeping there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
I can't remember if this fight's mandatory or not. Let's see if I can go around him. It's not a particularly difficult fight. I'm just curious if I can avoid it. I don't think I can. Well, maybe we can. I guess that is an optional fight.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
I think I've seen a few of those in the comments section.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen. What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way.
Oh, I
Come
like
on.
Geralt's voice. The super deep and scratchy voice.
Magic. A place of power.
Gotta be. Alright. See what I want to use that ability point on. I'll just keep maxing this out. What was skipped? There's like a, you can fight like, I think it's an
Seen shit
ogre
run
in
soon
the
as he saw
cave.
us?
Never known a troll to do that.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Oh.
Geralt's
Hi.
voice is Batman.
It's Troll Mountain.
It's got that Christian Bale
you talk to
Batman
these
vibe.
idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
Interesting strat.
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
There we go. Yeah, I love these trolls.
We walk throws. News goes no far more.
We rock throws.
Witches understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the circle of elements.
Listen, but we trolls come know the witches see castle. Rocks lots there. Let him rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
Let me talk.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock throw. Witches see strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Only you. Witches is monster kills.
You should
trolls,
replay it.
Monsters.
Compton Kid, you should
Yes,
replay it.
True is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No agrees. We smash.
On the show, yeah. Alright, we'll leave the swords.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want to know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
Your
They
memory
threw
shit.
stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more. And we're...
Well, we made it.
No denying that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest.
Oh, easy enough.
How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
Easy enough.
All right, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather. So, how'd you do
Everybody
with
in the
trolls
club
when
getting
you passed the
tipsy.
trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me,
Hey, thanks for the
and
super
the other
chat,
started
Compton
rummaging
Kid.
through my satchel.
Appreciate
I made
it.
the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Jesus Christ.
Wow, truly great story.
Isn't it? Real side splitter, I think.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No, I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
Think it's that bad being a witcher?
Guess I could have been someone worse. Just a shame I had no choice.
It was our destiny.
Destiny. Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers.
Yeah, I agree
But
about
some
the trolls.
witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return? Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Brutal.
Know what? Let's get out of here.
Don't like what you're hearing, huh? Witchers shouldn't talk like that. Know what else you won't like? After the trial of the medallion, I rode straight home to thank my daddy for everything.
Damn.
Want to hear what I did to him?
Lambert, please.
Thought we were opening up, having an honest talk. But fine, let's continue pretending everything's just peachy. The road beckons, my good man. Our companions await.
Lambert's not fucking around. Hey,
Need to get
Maximo,
our
welcome.
swords. Witcher with no
Thanks for
swords,
tuning
like a
in.
man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Yeah, I know. It did get, that conversation took a turn.
Witches is his sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
All right, let's go back.
Right, let's get back.
After you, sir.
All right, so I got to find Eskel now, who's one of the other Witchers.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently.
So he's gone off hunting a forktail, which is kind of like a dragon-like creature, I guess. I don't know how to describe them. Some booze?
horse. What's its name? Scorpion? Beautiful made camp here. Looks like you plan to stay outside a while.
Horse's name is Scorpion. Alright, Draconid oil. Should probably put that on my sword. There we go. Alright, some more tracks.
Footprints and hoofprints. A goat. Interesting.
We're on
Rocks.
the trail.
Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Here we go.
Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, stench.
Let's see. Yeah, I played through a bunch of the story, so I finished off Novigrad and Skellige, and I just got back to Kaer Morhen. So yeah, I've been busy.
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows. Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Poor goat.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
Good old Eskel.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82.
He's got a real nasty
See your
scar.
memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
Yeah, I think this is the first time I'm undertaking the quest at night, too. It's usually like the daytime.
Yen's keeping you pretty busy, huh?
Started shouting out orders with just 1 foot out of the teleport. I tried to get a word in edgewise, to which she said...
One should not interrupt a lady.
Exactly. Times like these, I'm glad this ugly mug of mine keeps the women away.
Come on, you're a handsome guy in your own way.
Geralt, please.
Your own way.
Cut the crap. Shh. Hear that? Incoming.
There's the forktail. Whoa! That thing really has some reach.
Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings!
A little late for that.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light-colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him,
Landed here.
not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. He broke its wing, I think. The old hen she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill folk tune. Perfect for hiking. My mom said,
Fled to its lair, looks like.
good. Means it's done for.
Might want to look around
Gotta
some.
make a stand.
Yeah, Bronson, I would say there's a ton of stuff in this game, so if you're a completionist, you'll definitely be in it. You'll be in it for a while. That's for sure. There it is. Nice.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yeah, it is hard to balance work life and gaming.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
Of course it does. Don't see us lifting the curse without her, though.
We could have gone to Triss for help.
Put it to you
Hey,
this way.
thanks, Compton
if Yen
Kid.
can't help Uma, we can always
Probably
go to
stream
Triss.
a
She
couple
won't hold it
hours,
against us.
maybe
But if we've
maybe
done it
till
the
like
other way
9:30.
around-
We'll see.
There'd be hell to pay.
Exactly. Enough of this talk.
What are we
Let's
doing?
go.
Some beers? It's coming up pretty soon, I think, actually. At least in the game. Alright. Turn to Kaer Morhen. I think this is a dead end, so we just have to back out of the cave. Did I loot everything now?
Yes, Wolf?
Ah, enhanced woven gauntlets. I think there's a bunch of different Wolf School Witcher armor diagrams around Kaer Morhen. So if you're like a completionist type and you want to collect all the armors and stuff too, that's a good way to do it.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see
All right,
who's
sounds good,
faster,
man.
Roach or Scorpion.
Thanks for tuning in.
And who's the better rider?
Yeah, I keep forgetting about the time zone differences too,
Not
man.
really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
All right.
Faster.
Good old-fashioned horse race. It's kind of funny losing these competitions in the game, because like people give Geralt so much shit. And I'm actually legitimately getting smoked right now. He's not very fast, though. He's pretty easy to catch up to.
Slow down! You'll break your neck!
You ain't shit, Eskel. You ain't shit.
Slow now. Whoa. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
If you insist.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
Grand Theft Horse. What did he give me? Ah, mountain folk boots. Nice. Let's see if those are any better than the ones I already have. No, they're worse. I have better boots than that already. Oh well. Let's see. Do I complete all the side quests or skip some? Usually, it depends on the game. Usually on a first playthrough of a game, I will do like pretty much everything. Like this playthrough, I'm not gonna do every single side quest probably. I find I have a lot less time these days to do like a, 100+ hour RPG experience. So stick to some of the main stuff. But with The Witcher 3, it's definitely worth, if you have the time and the capability to, it's worth it to do like a completionist run sometime where you do like pretty much every side quest and whatnot, because there's some fantastic side quests in this game. Is this Shepard? Yeah, this is Shepard. He's looking a lot older these days, though. Decided to trade his gun for some swords.
Got you everything you need.
Splendid. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I
Apparatuses.
heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
You tell her,
I
Vesemir.
believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should
That's
first
Uma,
try another
ugliest
less
man in the world.
invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone.
The
Come
little
midnight,
goblin
I'll give
dude
him
is
tea made of
cursed.
hemlock harvested from...
So we're trying to
But I
figure out
don't
a way
see
to
that I
lift
need
the
to
curse,
explain this
basically.
to you.
In my opinion,
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Commander Shepard Geralt face replacement.
Vesemir's gotten a bit grumpy in his old age.
That was nothing. Should have been here last winter when Lambert tried to convince him we ought to abandon Kaer Morhen for good.
What good's this old ruin anyway? Moldy walls, leaky roof, and it's one big fucking ice cube in the winter.
Vesemir didn't say a word. Stood, grabbed his sword, and slammed the door on his way out. Didn't come back for a month.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Get tipsy.
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to
Hey,
that.
thanks, Map Man. I appreciate it. Glad you're digging the videos.
Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself, or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
All right, what did I do this time?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah?
And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow, you don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
I want to see what... Don't get mad!
Yen, don't get mad, but...
Stop. Suddenly I have an immense desire to drink.
Oh, shit! I've never seen that before.
So? Head sorceress box your ears again?
You could say that.
She's gonna be salty.
Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the golds to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble, attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant, just a fat forest troll, and a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
It's a missed opportunity,
What did
Luke.
you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll.
Beers before
Needed its
us.
head to collect the bounty.
Could have spared the troll.
To eat roots and sleep in roadside ditches? I needed the coin. And not a soul mourned that troll's passing.
Let's raise a mug to his memory. The least we can do.
Oh, bang, okay. Yes, exactly, Dark Voice. This is a smart choice for YouTube. If you want to see the sex scene, you can look it up.
Where'd you go while you were away, Eskel?
Aldersburg. Hunted a higher vampire.
Oh ho ho. Dangerous
Yeah,
horse
Witcher 3
sons,
basically
those.
has like full
Finicky,
frontal
too.
nudity, so I'm
Specimen
not trying to
in
get this
question only went
stream
for young
pulled
women
down.
From the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My client threw a
Miranda in
masquerade
Renaissance
ball for the
cosplay.
city's
Kind of
notables
looks like her.
to lure the vampire out of hiding.
They've
I
got a
was there
similar
too,
personality,
disguised.
too.
Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
Ice cold Pepsi sounds good.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies. And then, I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
Long story. I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking
In a
of old
way.
friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only...
You'll fucking what?
Yeah, exactly, Luke.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because...
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first... How do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a witcher.
It'll be the first trial in years. Decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten. And that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late.
All right. The boys are back in town.
Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
This is one of my favorite parts of the game coming up.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
Yen's gonna sneak into the kitchen.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance.
They're really starting to
Instead
slur
of
their
being
words.
happy, he escaped with his life. Yokel fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yen?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You
Oh
brave
man,
a
wait
fire
till
for her,
you see how
whereas
irritated she
plays
gets.
you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine, leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after.
He's giving him a death stare.
Colder than up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, youngins. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good men, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men,
Wooing the
a
damsels.
witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get
6
it dirty.
hours at Hooters.
And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
I like this music too.
Come on, let's have some fun.
Are we boring you?
No, it's just kinda...
Slow. Pretty boy's right. Listen, there's this game student from Oxenford taught me. Someone starts by saying, I've never, and finishing the sentence however they want. Who's ever done that thing downs a shot. Then it's the next guy's turn.
Sounds great. You start.
I've never slept with a succubus. How about that? Expected Geralt might have, but you? Eskel. Still waters run deep.
I'm a sucker for women with horns. Right, my turn. I've never, after a bender, woken up wearing nothing but my knickers.
Oh, this is great. Hey, Compton Kid, welcome back.
Geralt? Lambert's a lost cause, but you? What would Papa Vesemir say?
Think Papa Vesemir would have drank that round too.
Worst actions you could do.
All right, Geralt.
I think you
your
mean
turn.
the best actions.
I've never
Jumped out a lover's window.
That's so. Must have been one tough character whose wife you were plowing.
That wasn't it. He was a friend. Didn't want to hurt his feelings.
Yeah, you're a true friend.
Right, men. Let's end on that. Or else I'll never be able to look you in the eyes again.
Vodka. Vodka's gone. Who's gonna go get some more?
Already went to get food.
All right, I'll do it. Kitchen. It's that way, right?
These guys are really sauced.
Lambert, bud, gotta tell you something.
Yeah?
Sometimes you're a real jackass, but I love you, brother.
And sometimes you're a real blowhard. But damn it, I'd go to hell and back for you. Come here, you oaf. Damn. Broke.
Good thing it was empty. Huh. Where's Eskel? Should have been back by now. We ought to look around.
This is a job for Vesemir.
Not again. Take that hat off.
Where's that whippersnapper wandered off to? He could be beleaguered, I wager. Come, men, to the rescue.
Oh, man. Completely shithoused.
Spilled some wine and crawled through it.
Had to kneel down to see that.
If I'd have bent over, I'd have puked.
Eskel! Eskel!
Eskel!
So drunk it doesn't let you run right now. I think he goes out the front door.
Eskel, chop chop.
He went with Yen.
You drunk! Get out here!
Eskel, chop chop.
This is the fastest it'll let me move.
Eskel, you drunk! Get out here!
Yeah, it really is like the Lenny scene from
Hey.
Red Dead 2.
Hear that?
Sounded like panting. A wounded wyvern.
Damn it. We missed a fight.
Think he hurt himself.
What's one scar, more or less, in his case? Makes no difference as I see it.
Tell me about it.
Uh-huh. Eskel's close.
Hang in there, brother. We're coming.
The goat.
Eskel, chop chop. Hey,
He's completely out.
there he is.
With his ever faithful little bleeder. Hello, Eskel. Wake up.
What? What happened?
Got sloshed, stewed, and 57 other varieties of drunk. That's what happened. Get up. Time to have a drink.
Leave me alone. I'm gonna puke. Three of us get together, always ends like this.
Let's find a fourth. Better. A woman.
Nothing here but Yen. Oh, we don't want to wake her up, believe me.
What about that sorceress you talked to? Think about it. We turn on the megascope, cordially invite her, she teleports here. Maybe bring some friends. How's that sound?
You're a genius.
Lambert, You're a genius.
Of course I am. So, we inviting the lodge to our bash?
Found ya, Lenny.
Summon the bitches!
Summon the bitches. Oh my god, this is the fucking best part of this game.
All right. How's this work?
Well, twist here, or turn there, and you gotta say something in Elvish.
Easy peasy, let's do it.
Hey, hang on.
Got a
When
bad
this
feeling about this.
Ida sees us, we'll scare her off. I mean, we don't look anything like sorceresses.
I know. Yennefer's clothes. Let's dress up. Bags are over there.
What's this thing you got for dressing up?
Shut it, wise ass, or I'll lace your corset up so tight you'll shit in your bloomers.
We're squeezing into those dresses.
Stop whining, Eskel. Times you gotta squeeze into some
Frippery.
We don't tell a soul, understand? This stays here.
Alright, search Yennefer's
Sure brought a lot
clothes.
of crap. You'd think she was moving in.
Shh. You'll scare Geralt.
I love it says Yennefer's dress, Witcher's gear. Where is it? Oh my god. Yeah, Yennefer's dress, light armor, plus 50% sign intensity, Witcher gear. Oh my god.
Yes, perfect. Like it was made for you.
Sure. Soon as I let it out a bit in the waist.
Stop talking, get dressed. Not that one. Won't compliment your complexion. Damn, Eskel. You got an hourglass figure.
And you're an ass. Come on, go. Thing's tight as hell.
Now, I'll do the talking.
Yeah.
You two fiddle
Plus
with the
50%
crystals.
sign intensity.
Kedmil blood de toi. Hocus pocus.
How did this even happen? A lot of booze.
What is this? Who's that?
So sorry. We were never here.
Guards! More paper, Excellency! No, you oaf. The lodge has come for me.
I trust you have an explanation for this. A very good one. Go to bed. Now.
Oh my god. He wakes up on the floor. Oh my god. That is the fucking best part of the game.
What a dream.
What a dream.
See everyone's up and at 'em.
And reeking of booze. That hat was a memento, Lambert.
Relax, old man. It'll come out in the wash.
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
They say booze is a gateway to many powers.
Guess your gravestone and hemlock method didn't work.
Not entirely, but I did learn something. While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined him. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant.
I know, right?
Something
Yen should have been
different
kicking
about
Geralt to the
his
curb for that type of
movements,
behavior.
then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized him essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we...
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions
Hey,
for
Sarah.
the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
You don't know who's trapped in Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
I love how he's labeled ugliest man alive. Alright, I have to actually make this now. Hey, I'm happy you found the channel too, Luke. Alright, I have to actually give this to Yennefer.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders.
He's like, this is not gonna be good.
Ready.
Open the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock. Killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No.
Yeah, true. This is
but
kind of
it's
told through
within
Dandelion's
no
voice.
Administer the next potion.
Yeah, that is right. I'm not wearing any pants during this scene because of the tape putting on Yen's trousers. I have to manually re-equip my armor.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
We went with Yen in this playthrough, Sarah.
Geralt,
Although I
next
did,
potion.
I did reject her the night before.
Oisi Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, he... Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
It's a dirty work.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't
Gotta
have a
do what we
choice.
gotta do.
Not anymore, we don't. We rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well.
Yeah.
No offense, but
Seriously,
I'd rather go.
that's a tall order to
Understood.
cast a spell for a
I
whole
prefer
day.
that too.
Yeah, I agree. Life is pretty tough in the Witcher universe. Not a lot of luxuries. And a lot of hardships.
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating from the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it, or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Yeah. Yeah, she learned a little bit about having a kid of her own.
You're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah,
I'm just
it's called
resting my
sleeping.
eyes.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first. Then she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery. Never severe. Kaniatad. Nevid. Savir. Kowal. Arriva. Endir. No. No, I won't let you.
Come back, you bastard.
Geralt, yellow flask in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Retro caught me with my pants down.
Nevid Severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid. Arriva. Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitad, Taran Anadir, Diz.
Well, that's not Ciri. He's tatted up like Whoreson Jr.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. And now, a sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
The hunt. What's it want from Ciri?
Her blood. Elder blood. To open the gate. We cannot allow this.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Yeah, seriously.
Vain. Arwen. Siren.
Yeah. She put the ugly in a box.
In Skellige.
Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry.
Yeah, it's like you just conjure up a new outfit. No need to buy clothes.
To protect her. But the curse. The hunt has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. They will detect her.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
Is he gonna make it?
I can't. No. You saw? Not all went as planned. I lifted the curse, but
The trial has wrought havoc in his body. Violently twitching fingers, pupils that don't react to the light. Seen it many times before, too many.
toxins have permanently damaged his nervous system. Even if he does pull through, do you understand?
Brutal.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
Yep.
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice, besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or
Yup.
wield magic.
Let's get some allies.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've
Some
Avalon.
good-looking women, and then
He's certain
Dijkstra.
to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give
Alrighty.
Cirilla our love.
Come back quickly, Geralt.
Wait, am I still shithoused? Alright, looks like it wore off. Alright. So I love, if you go through with the thing where you take Yennefer's clothes, it automatically throws you into the cutscene, so you just don't have pants for that entire time. It puts all the rest of your armor back on, but not your pants. So I gotta re-equip those manually. Jesus Christ, that's so funny. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Yeah, Dijkstra doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't actually come around here, so. Oh my god. Alright, we got 2 points available. I don't know what I want to spend them on, though. Let's see. Probably beef up my Igni spell. Alright. Recruiting allies' favorite part. Gonna make a quick save here. Alright, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I will be back in like 2 minutes. And then we'll get some allies. Alrighty. Let's see how many of these Brothers in Arms quests we've got. So I can talk to Zoltan, Roach, Dijkstra, Saris, Ermion, Krak, and Emir. Let's talk to Emir. I don't think he's going to be super psyched about this, but... might send us something. There's kind of a loyalty mission for Yen. It doesn't impact her performance in the main quest line, but it impacts her romance. Yeah, you start thinking about gathering allies, it's like you immediately just start thinking about Dragon Age Origins. I can definitely see that. Alright. Gotta go to Vizima.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift.
Oh, my sword's unequipped? Yeah, I'll have to put that back on too. I don't know why they re-equip like 2/3 of your equipment.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt.
Let's see, is there a morality thing in the game like in Red Dead? Sort of. There's like a hidden morality thing with Ciri specifically that impacts the ending of the game, but there's not like an honor system or anything along those lines. But I would say that there are multiple flavors you could play. Like you can play as a bit of a harsher Witcher or as like a more of a do-gooder kind of Witcher too. Alrighty. Go see what Emir has to say.
Your Imperial Majesty.
Witcher, why have you come?
I've managed to find out where Ciri is.
Swords might have clashed with the dress.
I'd begun to doubt the wisdom of enlisting you. Bring her here at once.
The Wild Hunt's pursuing her. Kaer Morhen's the only place she'll be safe.
That was not a suggestion. I can defend my own daughter.
I doubt that. Can't compare the Wild Hunt to Temerian shield-bearers or Lyrian archers.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to make a deal with Emir.
Facing it here would put Vizima at risk. Hundreds of innocents could die. Kaer Morhen is in a wilderness, and your army stands to be far more helpful there.
Agreed. I shall send a banner with you. On one condition. General Voris will lead it.
Can't agree to that.
And I cannot agree to Witchers commanding my troops.
Well, I'm not about to give in. You don't look it either. Sorry to take up your time, Your Majesty.
Bring me Ciri.
No deal to be had.
I will, if that's what she wants.
Alrighty. Let's do Novigrad first, because we already have to go to Skellige. Lannister sends his regards. Where is Zoltan? I think he's here.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I serve the eternal fire.
You will sweat like a swine in that jacket.
God, the reapers come from
Damn nice.
Zoltan,
Geralt.
I didn't get his cards, so I don't know if he's actually gonna help me or not.
I know where Ciri is.
Then why are we here? Let's go get the lassie.
I'll do that, but I have another job for you. You need to set out for Kaer Morhen. That's where I'll take Ciri. The Wild Hunt will attack soon afterwards. Could use you at our side.
You'll have me and my axe.
All right.
Thanks. See
Good
you at
friend.
Kaer Morhen. Vesemir, Eskel, and Lambert are already there.
Talk to Dijkstra first, because he's closer. I think the last time I played this game, I didn't even bother gathering the allies. I was doing like more of a speed run. So I like don't even remember the outcomes with a lot of these characters when you try to recruit them into your to help out with Ciri. Yeah, I gotta read the books too. I'm just starting to get into all of the related Witcher media. I gotta read the books, I gotta watch the Netflix show and the Vesemir anime. There's a lot to consume.
Got a minute?
I do. What do you want?
Wasn't sure I should even ask you. Still not. But what the hell? I could honestly use some help.
Oh, my help. Very interesting. Do tell.
Wild Hunt's gonna attack Kaer Morhen soon. It's a sure thing. Looking for people, resources, anything that'll help me repel them.
The Wild Hunt? Don't tell me you believe that nonsense.
Hardly nonsense. Got a taste of it. A painful taste. On my own skin.
I'm about as good a warrior as you are a dancing girl, and Kaer Morhen's beyond my sphere of influence. On the other hand, I'd not have recovered my pile if not for you. Listen, here's what we'll do. I'll give you a fat purse, a bit on top, and we'll call it even. Agreed?
Agreed.
Fair enough.
Thanks.
Take some money. You give me 1,000 crowns. There we go. It's not bad. This is the closest fast travel point. I can't watch anymore with the ugly armor. Fair enough. Oh yeah, I like the Song of Fire and Ice books too. It's been a long time since I read those. I really liked, I think it's called A Storm of Swords. That was probably my favorite one. Let's see, man, there's so many series I need to watch, just not a lot of time to do so. I feel that, man.
They can't catch the fox. Isn't
That's
that
like
right?
the biggest problem I have these days. Is like there's all sorts of games and shows and things to
It's true you killed
that are
Keith.
good,
You
but it's
and
just
I
like
command.
having the time to actually spend on them is not not easy.
You trouble me, Greylocks. Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Could use your help at Kaer Morhen. Aim to take Ciri there. Wild Hunt's bound to appear soon after.
You didn't turn your back on me when I was in need. It's only fair I do the same.
Thanks. Venture to say your skills might prove invaluable.
I'll consider whether to bring Vess.
All
Either
right,
way,
I
I'll
won't
see you
spoil
at Kaer
anything.
Morhen. And of merry men lead.
Let's see. I'll probably play the DLCs. I mean, I've played them before. I really like Blood and Wine. Hearts of Stone's really good too, but Blood and Wine's my favorite. Okay, so talk to Ermion. He's hanging out at the Druid's
curse
camp.
that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Alright. Let's see, did you know Garrus has rare dialogue if you didn't romance anyone in the first game? I did not know that. What's he say? Yeah, Dark Voice. I think bringing high vampires in to fight the Wild Hunt would really level the playing field for us. Aridin wouldn't stand a chance.
Praise the passing day.
This guy's really hanging out in the middle of nowhere.
Modron Freya, grant me strength and don't be shy.
Oh, where is he? Is he like in a cave or something?
Modron Freya, grant me strength and don't be shy.
He's definitely not here. Why is he hanging out in the cave? Is this his house? Bro.
Can we talk? Yen and I went to Hindersfjall.
Oh, did you learn anything?
Ciri came through Lofoten. She was wounded when she arrived. Villagers nursed her back to health. Sadly, the Wild Hunt was on her trail. Followed her there. Ciri managed to escape, but the villagers...
I know. You needn't finish. I later spoke to those who survived. Suffice to say, Ciri was fortunate to escape. I trust you'll find her soon.
Right on her trail. Speaking of which...
The Wild Hunt will attack Kaer Morhen soon. Gonna need your help.
The Wild Hunt? Are you certain? So, you found Ciri?
I know where she is. And the Wild Hunt will also learn that as soon as I find her.
I see. I shall pack immediately. Leave tomorrow at the latest.
Thank you.
No need. I raised the girl and I've still a duty to her. I shall see you at Kaer Morhen.
Alright. Picking up a lot of help. Alright, thanks for stopping in, Welshgeth. See you next time.
It's true. There are very few beings. Fierce frosts we have this winter.
I think these are the last two characters we need to talk to in terms of gathering allies, and then we can go right to the Isle of Mists and get Ciri.
Tongues are wagging about you. Geralt, little Morgan's birthday tomorrow. I've no clue what to give her.
Maybe a nice little axe. Pretty like.
Axe?
The favor Lady Brand did for our son, sure did.
You're pale. You drink last night too?
Okay, she must be upstairs.
Me dad grew pale.
Stay out of trouble, or you
Adventure seeker.
Yo, what up, Queen?
Your Royal Majesty. Could you spare a moment?
Come on, Geralt. I'm the same lass I was, save for the title. A lot of things changed.
How's it feel to rule? Jarl's giving you any trouble?
They're all very understanding. They seem to believe in me.
Gaspard.
Besides Lugos, of course.
Tried talking to him? Could still win him over.
I don't know about that. He's more mule-headed than my father, but I'll try, of course.
Got a delicate matter I wanted to bring up. Need your help.
What is it?
Crach's mentioned Ciri to you? He must have.
Have you found her?
Not yet, but I'm close. Problem is, soon as I get to her, the Wild Hunt will probably be able to locate us quickly.
Oh, I gotta talk to
so
Hjalmar too.
Kaer Morhen. Battle the hunt there. I'm looking for allies.
I can't leave the Isles now. It's impossible.
Makes sense.
What I can do is give you my best warrior. Hjalmar.
Think you'll be willing?
I'm sure of it. In fact, I think he'll be overjoyed. Come on, you know him.
Yeah, guess I do. Thanks.
No doubt he'll be valiant. I hope he proves useful too. Good luck.
Well, at least he's in the same building.
Ah, Geralt. How are things?
Hey, Asteroid. Let's see. You and Ciri grew up together.
You and Ciri. As I remember, you two grew up together, at least for a while.
Aye. Spent half her childhood in the Isles. Always at my heels she was. Scrawny wee thing. But her leaps on ice skates. Why, none of us could rival them. Tried to outdo her once. Smashed me mouth on a rock.
And then you went to Crach and announced you'd agreed to wed.
You hear of that? Aye. We had 12 winters on us. Both. Any thought of continuing that romance? Me da whipped it out of me head. Wonder what it'd be like to see her now.
Speaking of which...
The Wild Hunt's preparing to attack Kaer Morhen. Could use your help.
Rates at the gate of your Witcher's stronghold. You're a friend of the clan. I cannot refuse you. What's more, no one Krait's ever stood in battle such a foe. I'll leave at once.
Thanks.
That sounds like a good
Won't
Garrus
forget this.
line. Alright. Now we just gotta talk to Crack. Yeah, I'd say I like Saris the most.
You blethered about that before.
Giants around. Be gone from Watch it!
Ah, look.
What up, homeboy?
Telling you, Geralt. Since you and Hjalmar defeated the Ice Giant together, I see you as one of our own.
I got the look of a Skelliger.
You've got the heart of an uncrate.
Your daughter. First woman to rule Skellige.
She'll be a good queen. Knows what she wants.
Yeah? So what does she want?
To unite all of Skellige's clans. A difficult task. No one has ever managed it. But Ceres is stubborn.
Thinking long term, then. Think she'll succeed?
She's got a powerful ally. In me.
This isn't easy, but I need to ask you a favor. A big one.
Tell me, friend.
Ciri. I know where she is, but I also know that as soon as I reach her, the Wild Hunt will know I did. They'll come after us, attack, and we'll need to respond with strength. Can I count on you?
The Black Ones first. Now Wraiths. Such is life.
Oh
Bring
shit,
her
here we go again.
And we'll face them in battle.
Can't risk your men's lives. Kaer Morhen. We fight them there, nowhere else.
Kaer Morhen is hundreds of miles away. To move an army there would take weeks. Not to mention, I'd expose the Isles to Nilfgaard's blows. Geralt, forgive me, but I cannot do it.
I understand. Won't take up any more of your time. Farewell.
Wait.
Let's see, who was the woman?
I'll let you leave
It's
empty-handed.
probably Ceres.
I'll help as I can. Come with me.
Beautiful craftsmanship. Got a talented smith.
Not I. King Erland Uncrate did.
Erland Stonefist. So this is Winter's Blade. Thought it was a legend.
Forged in Mahakam, tempered in dragon fire. Been in the Uncrate family for centuries. And now, it's yours.
Nice.
Thank you. This can't be easy for you. I appreciate it all the more.
May it serve you well. Send those specters back where they came from.
That's my intention.
I gotta go with Yennefer.
Farewell.
Hey, thanks for dropping in, Aaron. Have a good night.
Weren't enough room in the longboat.
Where'd you hear that?
Let's see if this is even better. So yeah, all my weapons are unequipped. So this is steel. Yeah, that's better than what I've got. Let's see, we can put some more of these enhancements on here. Armor piercing, poison, stagger. Alright. Get on a boat.
Just barely made port, but already you're pestering me. These continental dandies come astray.
I wish I remembered where the Isle of Mist was. I think it's over in this area. Well, we'll just run down to the harbor.
Watch it!
Not a fan. This is a great view. I really like all the Skellige quest lines. It's especially like helping Ceres
Who made that?
remove the curse from Udalric. That's a pretty interesting quest. I think the Isles at the very top left, you have to fast travel directly outside of it in its harbor. Alright. We'll do that.
Vagrant.
Have you no respect? Who you calling a vagrant?
Horses.
You hurt. You dad repair like you just for a day.
Plant eyes, my
Alrighty. Let's see where I can actually travel to. Is Geralt an N7? Well, he definitely went through some rigorous training. Alright, so much, like, probably the first, like, 20 to 25 hours of this game build up to like this part, basically. Let's see, you gonna start making Witcher videos? I've posted a couple already. I've got more coming too. You should save. Oh, that's right, I didn't do the quest to find Philippa. Oh well, I didn't want to help her out of it anyway.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift. But Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Yeah, I don't know if Geralt would want to become a Spectre. You're right, it's a little bit too political. Yeah, Ciri's great. It's hard to be mean to her. I did it on my last playthrough, and it was not. It was brutal. I follow this little orb. Hard to see it because of the sail. Have to watch the mini map. Ah, leave me alone, stupid echidna. They took a bite out of the boat. A lot of those things around.
Ow!
Lots of those things on this island. Yeah, I definitely don't like Radovid. He's definitely one of the worst options.
Firefly stopped at the hut. I'll look inside. Locked. Anybody in there? Damn. I'm not gonna hurt you. Open up.
Oh, you blew our fucking cover. Who are you? What do you want?
I'm Geralt, a witcher.
Go away!
Looking for a young woman. Ashen hair, scar on her face.
Hey, thanks,
Will you let
Brandon.
me in?
No.
Running short on patience.
Wonderful. Means you're about to go the fuck away. By my mum's beard, get yourselves together, lads. You there, outside the door. Geralt, that right?
Yeah, Geralt.
Listen, Geralt, let's cut to the thick of it. We survived a shipwreck recently. Beasts from the depths ate some of my lads, and the rest of us found shelter here.
Yeah, something like that. I think there's 3 options.
As dangers litter this isle, but it does go to explain why we're a wee bit distrustful.
This conversation's getting tiring. Listen, let's make a deal.
If that's a demon, it'll try to dupe us now.
Yeah, Adam, I had the same reaction.
You don't need to fear me. Give me a chance, I'll prove
Pretty
it.
intense.
How do you aim to do that?
Say I find your mates. Will you believe I mean no harm?
Aye, but I've not count on either coming too easy.
How many are there?
3. Ivo, Gaspar, and Ferenc.
This Ivo. Where do I look?
Agent insisted he'd explore the caves to the east. Tried to knock it out his head. Literally. Bugger wouldn't budge.
Gaspard. Where'll I find him?
He said it was defeatist.
Oh, I'm remembering this part now.
We had to take action, or at least he did.
The narcoleptic
Ranger
guy.
spotted a lantern out to sea, so he said he'd climb the highest peak to look out for ships.
Where'd Ferenc go?
West, in search of a ship that's said to be out there.
Ferenc, he's handy. Thought I might fix it up, make you seaworthy.
Alright.
Alright.
Gotta
See
go
if I
find
can't
some
find all 3.
gnomes.
See ya.
I'm content to understand.
These are annoying. So many of them. Well, get to them. All right. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of dealing with these, but I feel like I guess they needed to add in a gameplay section to stretch out before you find Ciri, but... Two of these things.
A man! Am I ever pleased to see you?
This guy.
I talked to your friends. Come down.
Right. I'm coming. You lucky devil, you. You know, I've one regret. That...
Dead. Damn.
Oh, man. Oh, he just got saved. F in the chat, man. F in the chat. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. I know, right? He was just saved. The dangers of free climbing. Alright, this is probably one of the most annoying NPCs in this entire game.
Hey, wake up.
Shoo. Back to bed, Nibbles.
Wake up.
What's happening? Who are you?
I'm Geralt. Your friends asked me to find you, Ferenc, and Ivo.
I'm afeard they're dead. Some horror swarmed Ivo, saw it with my own eyes. And Ferenc, I heard him. A blood-curdling cry, then the roar of a beast.
Let's get back to the hut.
I think he got taken out by a fiend
Shame
or
about
something.
the lads, really, but what can you do? Come on. But I should warn you, I suffer from narcolepsy, meaning...
I know what it means. Don't worry, I'll keep you awake.
Off we go then.
Yeah, there's also getting the goat for the Peller. But at least that one is kind of funny. Alright, dude, are you following? God damn it.
It's stronger than me, I'm so sorry.
Wake
Get up, you bastard.
Right, just a wee bit longer.
Get up.
Yes, this does happen repeatedly.
Know much about this isle?
Almost nothing.
You know, it ain't on my map.
A common characteristic of enchanted islands.
You think it's enchanted?
It's the one thing I'm sure of.
Drifting off.
Oh my god. You son of a bitch.
Come on, get up.
How close am I to the hut? I should probably just bring him.
If you're
Again?
a bit drowsy.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god, I'm starting to hate this fucking guy. Hey, thanks for dropping in, John. Alright, I'm gonna bring this guy back first before I go find the other guy's body. He's just gonna keep falling asleep on me. It's really annoying.
Drifting off. I'll soon.
Oh my god, this is like the 4th time.
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't.
Even Geralt's losing his patience. Alright, we're like so close to the hut, you jackass.
So, what is it brought you to this strange place?
Looking for someone.
Here?
Mm-hmm. Just kind of turned out that way.
Not too keen on talk? This place seems safe enough. Just be sure and come back. Make it quick, eh? Not that much to see.
Finally
here.
get rid of that guy. Jesus Christ. This must have been some sort of like social experiment for CD Projekt Red. It's the most tedious fucking quest. Alright. This guy was taken down by a fiend.
Tried to flee the fiend. One of the missing doors. Too slow. Shane is dead.
Alright, I'm not even gonna bother fighting the fiend. Move this bad boy forward. Yeah, I agree about Cyberpunk.
Brought you your friend.
So, let's hear him then.
Wake up.
I'm awake.
Gaspard, stand back. I'm opening the door.
Gaspard! Ha! You seem a bit muddled.
Muddled. A bit drowsy, that's all.
What of the others?
Found one near a monster's den. He was already dead, sadly. Saw another fall from a cliff. Broke his neck.
Shit. Roderick told me to have an eye on the snot. 'Twas his nephew. Thanks for helping, and sorry I didn't trust you.
Oh, everything's gone wrong. What'll we do now?
Got a boat. You can leave with me, but I need to find someone first.
An ashen-haired lass?
Yes.
Oh, dreadful sorry.
What do you mean?
She's cold. Spirits left her.
Must have passed shortly before we found her.
Let's wait by the boat.
Failed to mention that earlier. This part's so intense. This whole sequence is so well done. It hits you right in the feels.
Guess not all of Vesemir's teachings have receded into oblivion.
A witcher can forget to eat, to drink, to breathe even. But a witcher never ever forgets to care.
Hey,
for
new
his
escape.
Yeah, I used to repeat that incessantly. Never tired of doing it either.
blade. What creature was it?
Huh? Creature?
One that gave you the scar over your left eye. It's new. I don't remember it.
Souvenir from the Cockatrice of Spala. Another addition to the collection. Nothing special.
Yeah.
Yours is
yeah,
healed
Avalok
beautifully, though.
did some pretty extreme stuff.
Avalok. He prepared some special ointments for me. But that was before the curse gripped him. Wonder where he is now.
We lifted the curse. He's at Kaer Morhen, waiting for you.
Are you serious? You must be. You'd not jest about something like that. A nice thing to wake up to.
I know, right, Krista? It's like you spend 25,
You've not
30
let me down
hours trying to
today.
find her.
Not once.
Why exactly is Avalok helping you? Sages have never been fond of humans.
He doesn't do it for me. It's about my power. As if it could ever be about anything else.
Ah,
Avalok tried
ulterior
to teach me how to
motive.
control my ability. He was also making sure I didn't fall into Eredin's hands.
What's Eredin after? What's he want from you?
What everyone wants. Control of my powers. His homeworld faces annihilation. Eredin's decided to invade ours. Brilliant, wouldn't you say? Can't achieve much on his own, so he needs to bring an army. Except his navigators can't possibly move him and thousands of NL between planes. Their abilities won't allow it.
Whereas yours will.
Exactly. And if I die in the process, well, that's a necessary sacrifice.
How do you ever start traveling with Avallac'h?
As soon as I'd left you and Yen on the Isle of Avalon, I found myself pursued. Eredin and his Red Riders were on my heels. I fled through many worlds, many times. They came very close to catching me once. It was then that Avallac'h appeared, out of nowhere. He found a portal, and took us to a world where Eredin couldn't find us for, oh, perhaps half a year.
The world where Eredin couldn't find you. What was it like?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
People there had metal in their heads. Waged war from a distance, using things similar to megascopes. And there were no horses. Everyone had their own flying ship instead.
Ciri, stop fooling around.
Told you wouldn't believe me. We should have stayed there.
Yeah, I see what you mean about the combat. It can be a little bit tricky to get into, but it's worth sticking it out because the story and everything is really interesting.
So why'd you return?
I thought the hunt had lost my scent for good. I thought I was safe. Besides, I wanted to find you. You and Yennefer.
You were looking for us, we were looking for you. Times I thought you were just a step away. Other times, felt like I was going around in circles.
I'm not surprised. There were times I fled pell-mell head first and forward.
So tell me how it happened, step by step.
Eredin located us mere moments after we landed on Ard Skellig.
Music's phenomenal,
Soon
too.
after, he and his riders surrounded us. I thought it was over, the end. Turned out Eredin had other plans. He produced the phylactery, uncorked it. A fog enveloped us, and Avallac'h began gasping for air.
That's how Eredin cursed Avallac'h, triggered his transformation into Uma?
Yes. He didn't wish to kill him. Humiliation, that's what he was after. But Avallac'h refused to succumb without a fight. He cast a spell that wrought havoc in the hunt's ranks.
And in a full half of a forest on Ard Skellig.
Yet it also gave us time to flee. Avallac'h opened a portal. I leapt in. He was supposed to follow right behind me, but something went awry. Impaired by the curse, he failed to reach the portal in time. We had agreed that if anything went wrong and we were separated, we would meet at his hideout in Velen.
Yeah, I just imagine Ciri T-posing in Cyberpunk 2077. Could definitely backfire.
But you failed to meet there.
Yes, we failed to. Once through the portal, instead of at Avallac'h's hideout, I landed right in the middle of Crookback Bog. I barely escaped the crones. And then there was the Baron. You know, he took me hunting. I killed a wild boar with my sword.
Hey, Cybernetic Husky.
A coincidence, really. I had no desire to hunt that day, but it felt wrong to refuse. I'd taken nothing remotely resembling a hunting weapon. I simply hadn't intended to hunt. I was wandering through the forest, breathing deep the air. And then I heard a strange sound. Unsettling.
Boar attacked you?
Mm-hmm. Big as a bison, and lumbering straight at me. And all I had was my sword. I had to manage.
Did just fine, judging by how the Baron's men remember it.
Simple soldiers, the whole lot. But we got along splendidly. A shame I had to leave. Flee. But I didn't want to bring the wild hunt down on them. Apart from which, I knew by then the curse was progressing. So instead of looking for Avallac'h, I decided to find you and Yen.
So how'd you even meet a man like Whoreson Jr.?
You and Yennefer were nowhere to be found, and I needed someone who could fix the phylactery. No ordinary craftsman would do. I needed a mage, one with extraordinary powers. Dandelion took it upon himself to help me. It was as if his honor depended on it. He arranged a meeting with a mage, but it proved a trap set by the temple guard.
Failed to mention that.
Probably didn't want to worry you. Later, we learned the guard did that sort of thing regularly, in the hope of nabbing anyone who collaborated with mages. We needed to find another way. That was clear. Then Dandelion said he knew a man who owned a piece of Novigrad, as he put it, could do more than others. He was certain to know someone who could fix the phylactery.
Orson Jr.
Mm-hmm. I suspected it might not be the best idea, but I was desperate. I had no choice.
Yeah, I don't know if yeah, it'd be tough to make a sequel to this game. I know CD Projekt Red is gonna make another Witcher game, but I think it's gonna be tough to follow up this trilogy, particularly with a different protagonist. You know, depending on what they decide to do with it.
You suspected right. Orson was not the ideal partner in crime.
Damned simpleton got it in his head that we cheated him and kidnapped Dudu.
Who you promptly freed only to have to flee to Temple Isle. Great idea.
We hadn't planned it. Had no time to consider. We just bolted. I didn't even realize the guardsmen were driving me into a trap. Suddenly there I was, and I knew I had to disappear. At once.
And that's when you landed back in Skellige.
The shore of Hindisfjall. The first pleasant place that came to mind. Hjalmar and I used to swim there.
Wait, so you actually wound up there by accident? I thought you and Avallac'h had arranged something.
No, he simply sensed me use my power. Just as Eredin can sense where I am, where I travel. In fact, Eredin arrived soon after I did. His riders in tow. Once again, things happened quickly. Lofoten, the hunt's attack, my flight. And then, dreams. Just dreams.
What did you dream? I've had nothing but nightmares lately. Pretty horrible.
Likewise, for the most part. In one, a monster grown from a stillborn child chased you. Ugh, that was horrible.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what CD Projekt Red does
For
next.
example, in one we sat around a fire.
Now, one of the things that they were
drinking good
talking
wine,
about
and
that kind
all
of
around people danced and laughed.
gives me pause is
like that one a lot better.
They're planning
too.
on developing
These dreams
2 games
and the others
simultaneously.
Ended in
So they want to get to a
tower.
point where they can develop a Witcher
No matter what
game
I
and a
do,
Cyberpunk
in the end,
game
I
at the
would
same
head to a
time.
tower.
And it's like, you guys couldn't even develop Cyberpunk as a standalone. Like, how do you expect to do the next Witcher game and the sequel to Cyberpunk simultaneously? But that's like what they were talking about in their roadmap, what they want to do for future development.
Recognize it? Know where it might be?
Not sure. I don't think so. But there was something familiar about it. And something terrifying. The tower was stark and dead. But at the
I've
same
actually
time,
got a
I felt
video
I
coming
had
out
to
on
enter
Mass
it.
Effect 4 tomorrow morning that'll
you?
cover that, like that specific thing.
No. Dreams all ended with me searching for the entrance. And the last time, instead of the tower, I saw your grizzled face. If not for the scar over your eye, I'd have thought I was still dreaming.
Let's see. Recommend for The Witcher. I mean, it's always like helpful to go in order, but I think that, you know, I've played the third one first, so I don't think you have to play them in order. The first 2 are very different games from the third one, so if you like the more like open world type stuff, I would say start with the third one. But I'd say the Witcher, it's less essential to start with the first 2 games than, say, Mass Effect, because the stories aren't as cohesively linked, I would say.
I was afraid you were dead. Found some dwarves here. Said they'd try to wake you, but you were cold as ice and you weren't breathing.
And yet you came in.
Who listens to dwarves these days? Speaking of which, they're probably getting antsy. We should go. Got a boat on the beach. Once we land, we'll head for Kaer Morhen. On horseback.
Right. conventional means of travel. They're just better. Though a portal would be quicker.
And draw Eredin to us immediately. Rather not risk it. Besides, I hate portals.
Alright. Gotta take on the hunt.
Listen, we gotta think of a way to...
You might be able to pick up The Witcher 3 on a sale. It's worth looking on like GOG or Steam or, you know, or whatever system you play it on. They do put it on sale fairly frequently. I think when I bought The Witcher 3, I bought it for like $12 or something like that.
They'll know how to find me.
They already do. Ciri, take us home.
I like The Witcher 1. It's very janky, but the combat is terrible. But and a lot of the acting and stuff in the game, like the voice acting's not very good. But it's just it's such a quirky and unique game that I really like the first Witcher game. Second one, they really ramped up the presentation. It's a lot shorter than the first one and the third one. And then they really hit their stride with Witcher 3, though. I'd say Witcher 3 is like a masterpiece.
Whoa.
Yeah, they definitely rake in a lot of money with The Witcher. I heard they sold more copies of The Witcher 3 after the Netflix show came out than they did when they launched the game in 2015. Which is pretty wild for a game that's like 5 or 6 years old to just all of a sudden become really popular again. It's a happy reunion!
Welcome back, child.
Ciri!
Might be the happiest you see Yen.
My, you've grown beautiful.
No point standing around. Come on, time to greet the others.
You've not changed a bit. Any of you.
Yeah, I've romanced
All just like I
Yennefer
remembered.
in this playthrough.
What?
Little sis.
Pink
They're all
goggle shepherd.
here.
Yeah, that'd be a
Everyone
good
you asked
Halloween
for help.
costume.
Avalok's resting in the tower, still in pretty bad shape. No reason to do it out here. Come inside.
Time's short. Wild Hunt will be here soon.
Maybe I'll give you two a moment.
Triss, please.
No, you must have missed each other terribly.
Awkward.
A minute's delay won't hurt anyone.
Fine. So, a minute, then we go? All right? This is just a little awkward.
45 seconds.
Huh?
We've 45 seconds left. Well, 30 now. And then we throw the gauntlet at the Wild Hunt. So I beg you, use these seconds well.
Yen, I adore you.
No points for creativity, but for your candor.
Triss, I should go.
Time to go.
I think we need a pink goggles Geralt, too.
Yen, you know the Wild Hunt better than anyone else. Tell us about the magic they use.
Their navigators open portals, rifts that we might counter with Dimeritium or our own magic. They also summon the frost that occupies the voids through which they travel.
There's just not enough of us. It'll be a hard fight.
Hey, thanks, Krista. Yeah, it's been a while since I made Oblivion content.
You found her. They told me the hunt was after her, that those buggers might burst in uninvited. So I've made a Mahakaman mix. When this ploughing blows, it'll be bits and pieces, nothing more.
Nice,
Bring all
bro.
your tools with you?
Thought to myself, a battle approaches. Blades will need honing, plate will need some hammering, that sort of thing.
Thought right. Thanks, Sultan.
Plan to top that by brewing some more Mahakaman mix. Shite so volatile you need but glance at it to set it off like a flaming fart. Very
Geralt
useful
with the
during
assassin
sieges.
glasses, yeah.
All right. We'll talk later, Zoltan. Great to see you in a good mood, Zoltan.
Glad you got her back here.
Let's see, I made Saris, the ruler of Skellige.
It shall. We must just ignite it at the right moment.
And that hole, is that there for good?
We shall worry about the hole once it is all over. And now, step back, Master.
Yeah, the professor had
She's
some
one of us,
wild
Geralt. No way we'll let him
spectacles.
Any progress?
Just can't get this thing to fling a bolt. They'll sooner appoint me Hierarch of Novigrad.
Eskel.
Greetings, Wolf.
Here's Roach.
Thanks for coming, both.
No need. By the way, it seems you forgot to invite me.
Oh, hold your excuses, Geralt. Bess vented on me all the way here. She's almost over it.
She didn't
Are
get
you
a
ready to
quest
be so
marker?
few?
Quality's what counts, not quantity.
A witch's approach. Works when hunting and fighting beasts, not necessarily in full-scale battles. I certainly hope you know what you're doing.
We'll scout around a bit. Need to acquaint myself with the battleground.
Alright.
Elbow high. It's high enough. You drop it every time you release the string. Apart from which, flaming projectiles require different
An illusion.
Hey, Kira, I forgot I sent her
Greetings,
here.
Geralt. If I'm to die today, I wish to look smashing for the occasion.
Getting all gussied up for the wild hunt?
Women only ever beautify themselves for their own satisfaction.
Glad you're here.
It's good to see you again.
Expected you earlier.
I started off heading in the opposite direction, but then turned around.
What made you change your mind?
There are times when a woman should simply not explain her decision. That goes doubly for sorceresses.
Alright. Alright, before I kick off this battle, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in like 1 minute. Alrighty. Fire this up. We must protect this house.
Get everybody together. Time to talk.
Messages at the private terminal comment section.
Thank you for coming. The Wild Hunt will be here soon. They're coming for Ciri. Want to take her? We'll stop them.
How do you even know the Hunt will show?
They always know where I teleport to, and they move from place to place in an instant.
So what's our plan?
Eredin, the king of the Hunt. He's confident. He'll strike hard, hoping to defeat us with the force of the blow alone. We've got to take the initiative away from him. Foil his plan.
I'll generate a magic dome over the fortress. It will scatter them, force them to land in the woods.
If they're dispersed out in the woods, we could hunt down small groups of riders.
Got our first volunteer for the hunting
Hey, thanks
party.
for Quest for
I'm the
Blood.
second.
Thanks for the super
The
chat.
Hunt will try to penetrate
Appreciate
into
it.
the fortress through navigator portals. I can do nothing against this kind of magic, so you'll need to find and close as many as you can while hunting in the woods.
Lambert will make us dimeridium bombs. Remember the formula?
Of course.
Excellent. Erden should work on the portals as well. I shall also give you each an amulet. Snap them in half and you'll become invisible, at least while you remain still or move slowly. Move abruptly, engage any foes, clash with them, and they will see you. Apart from that, they will be able to hear you and smell you.
There's
If you come
another
across a
act
large
after this
unit,
part of
do
the
not
game.
attack. Signal Triss and she will provide support.
I'll look for your signal. Soon as I see it, I'll rain fire on the forest.
I don't have Letho for this one.
Ciri's most important in all of this. The Hunt's after her, and we have to defend her at all costs.
What do I do?
Stay inside the keep. If they break through, come inside. We'll all converge to help you.
Out of the question. I can look after myself.
No one doubts that, child. But remember the most important moment when hunting a monster?
Wait for an opportunity.
After the council, I'll give you an amulet. If you use it, a ball of fire will land where you're standing, just in case.
What else do we have that we can use?
Since you plan to ambush the Hunt in the woods, I could dig some trapping pits, blue stripe style.
Meaning?
Deep as the dark abyss, bottoms bristling with sharpened stakes.
I brought this Mahakaman mix. Flammable as bone-dry saltpeter and ploughing sticks to everything. We fill some barrels, stack them in a narrow passage, and fire them up at an opportune moment.
You know, we stand on a vast deposit of gas. If need be, I could open cracks in the earth, create explosions. I would need to prepare, though.
There's the laboratory and the workshop.
Get it
One thing to remember, we've got limited resources and even less time. We ought to decide what kind of weaponry will be most useful against the Hunt.
Absolutely. We need to assign one type of weaponry each to the lab and workshop.
Who needs access to the lab?
I started brewing some potions. Like to finish, if you don't mind.
I could prepare more of those Witcher's traps, but I'd need all the lab equipment.
Go with
Always
potions.
relied on potions. We should brew as many as possible.
Let's talk about the workshop. Been wanting to fix that breach in the wall, but we'll need the same tools to clear the rubble from the armory.
Rubble?
Haven't you heard? Roof caved in a couple of years back. There's some excellent swords in there. Swords we could use.
Filling in the breach seems just as important. They come through there, the siege will be over awfully quick.
I want to get the weapons.
We'll need weapons that can pierce the Hunt's armor. Gotta clear the armory.
We won't have time to do much else.
Yeah, it would have been
Everything's
cool
settled?
to have the Scoia'tael in here as well, but we get what we get, I
Yes,
guess.
Settled. We don't have much time, so let's get to work.
Let's sum up. Yennefer will create a magic barrier to repel the main assault. That should push the opposing force into the woods, where Lambert and Geralt will be waiting. They'll use Dimeridium to close the Navigator's portals, stop as many warriors as possible from entering the fortress. Triss will be waiting for their signal, then give the riders hell. All others will repel any foes who make it inside the fortress walls.
If anything goes wrong, we abandon the outer courtyard, pull back to the keep. Remember, Eredin can't get his hands on Ciri. That's most important. Let's look at the map of the fortress, figure out the details.
All right.
Can't help feeling we've overlooked something important.
Don't think about it.
What's ready?
Haven't had much time to prepare, so not much, honestly. Your potions.
Can't help but worry. We're short on meteorite steel swords.
Got enough for
Lambert
everyone.
will
Here.
wing
Vesemir
some
dug this
insults
up for
at
you.
them.
Gnome forged blade. Crossguard's elven handiwork. Cuts through armor like butter.
Nice.
Thanks for everything.
I'll saddle the horses. Come once you're ready to head into the woods.
Alright, let's take a look at that sword. Yeah, that's an improvement. Stagger, adrenaline point gain. Probably use the armor piercing. Alright. It's at 100%. This is at 100%. 95, 98, 98, 99. Alright, we're looking good. Alright, Ciri, what do you think?
Got a minute?
Serious talk coming.
I won't let them take you. You know that.
I know.
You gotta keep clear. Stay out of trouble.
Don't treat me like a child.
What are the odds that's gonna happen?
Didn't even do that when you were one.
I like it when you smile. Come here.
Wholesome moment.
Everything will be all right.
I like that. Alrighty, so it begins. It's about as close as Geralt gets to a smile. Witcher mutation, strip him of emotions. I have not done the Dumpling Maker quest yet, no.
See that?
woods, now.
All right. Fired up. Uncle Vesemir. I should go. All right, Yen, throw that shield up. It's like the suicide mission in Mass Effect 2. Alright, I'm itching to get into the fight.
Gonna have to thank Yen once this is all over. That spell. Really something. And the invisibility.
Hounds could sniff you out, so don't get too close. And you'll be visible as soon as you start fighting. Remember that. Good work with these bombs, by the way.
Aim at the portals. Be precise. I'm out of Dimeridium.
Yen mentioned casting the Erdin at the rifts. Said the sign could seal them.
They're here.
That also works.
Time to say hello.
Slow down. Element of surprise is key. Stay hidden. Give Triss a chance to show them what she can do. Then we'll hit them.
Nice work, Triss.
Next time you get the feeling I'm about to piss off Marigold, make sure and knock me upside the head.
Roach's pits. Couldn't have asked for anything more perfect. Relax. Roach is good at this kind of Morhen portal. Others won't collapse under our weight. French Rider in full plate. That's another story.
Right.
Come to Mama.
One less to worry about.
Eat it. Right, one more to go. Lambert just keeps saying, "Come to
Not
Mama."
that I don't trust this. Damn it.
Problem solved.
Geralt,
Nice.
Come here! Look, they're regrouping.
See the commander? Name's Imlerith. I remember him from back when I rode with the hunt.
Damn it. Spell's waning. We're becoming visible.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy how expensive the Grand Master armor is, like to get it upgraded the entire way. It's like, I thought you were doing the craftsman a favor by getting him all these diagrams, and then he's like, okay, that'll also be all the gold you've ever made in the entire game. Hunt Rider, gay ass.
You were meant to wait inside.
I cannot hide forever. I must face them.
Back inside now.
No. Geralt gave the signal from the
There was
woods
no
and
way
Triss
she
hasn't
was going to
cast a
hang
spell.
back.
Damn it. All right, run to her.
Zoltan? Awesome. Mega scoped and dropped. I like it.
Ciri, watch out!
Oh my god, Jesus. Oh, that didn't land quite the way I wanted it to.
Hold on, Triss! Ciri! Get back! No! Geralt gave the signal! I'm ready!
Damn it! How about goodbye? I just asked Zoltan to join the battle. I don't know if I did anything special to get him to do that.
Geralt!
That's an awesome shot.
Head back.
No, definitely not Death March. I'm not very good at this game. I'm not that good at this game. Oh god.
Spell is waiting. The wizard's almost at the fortress.
Faster.
Don't stop! Marigold will shield us.
I wonder if they took him out.
Hillary? Doubt it. Large detachment approaching from the woods. We need to close the gate before they get inside.
I think I'm out. I got one bomb left. I'm gonna use Iridan.
Shut the gate! The gate, damn it! Shut the gate!
I'm getting there, Vesemir. Chill, brah.
Ladana.
Alright, Kira to the rescue.
Azar, Anartha, Galos.
You don't want to piss her off.
That was amazing.
You'd never have managed without me, would you? Come now, admit it.
Damn it! Stay with us! We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning!
Start of a budding relationship. So yeah, if you don't bring Kira to Kaer Morhen, you have to save Lambert yourself.
We gotta pull back! Yennefer's strength is waning! Heads up! Fall back! Through the gate! Into the courtyard! Fall back! Through the gate! Into the courtyard!
Cloud! Not a second too soon.
Get back to your position.
Courtyard!
Alright, Vesemir. I'm on it.
Where's Eskel?
Damn it! He agreed he'd open that gate.
Hasn't done it yet. Means...
Hey, thanks for dropping in, Point Blank.
We got Triss to worry
Good to
about.
see you.
Just in time!
Everything all right?
Yes.
I might
thanks.
stream the
Things were
DLCs
looking
too.
shaky.
We had to fall back. They tried to get in through the main gate. I'm afraid they could succeed next time.
What's with Eskel? We have to retreat. He's in trouble. I'm going to help him. Remember the stone I gave you?
Oh, that's right. Eskel's getting his ass handed to him. He just gets straight up mobbed. It's like a Wild West showdown. Ooh. Rough. Oh, that had to hurt. Ciri to the rescue. Matrix shit right there.
See, I can do it too.
Yeah, why didn't Esco use Quen? Protect the chest.
Should have stayed in the keep. Set your ass down like you were supposed to.
Who would have saved yours then?
Thank you.
We have to open the gate for them. Open the gate for them.
Woo! Escos, open the gate! We can retreat beyond it!
Fall back. You're not supposed to be out here.
Too late now.
They're coming in through the gaps!
What are you gonna do?
Time iridium bombs. You'll find more in the crates by the walls.
Alright.
Geralt! Hold them back! I must form a circle of vitality.
We've gotta close the portals. If we don't, we die.
Zoldson, where you going, bro?
Damn the dogs. You should have matched with that wall.
One down, one to go. Oops. Quen. Alright, Triss.
Get inside.
Backup's coming. Not good. Not good. Hey, thanks for stopping in, coffee drinking woman Kelch. Good to see you.
Where is he?
Shan't escape me this time.
Come on, Vesemir. Oh, brutal. Boy. Not Vesemir.
Run! She'll not abandon you. You humans are so impractical.
Ciri, no!
Oh, this is intense.
I forbid you! You always were an unruly child. I adored that about you. Now fly!
Ciri's about to go beast mode. Like, holy shit. We're gonna get the fuck out of here. Fucked up Eskel's ear. Avalok just been chilling the whole time. God damn. Geralt's popping in like, what I miss? Yeah, you probably popped in, Tommy, you probably popped in one of the most intense parts of the game. Well, very few Witchers die in their bed.
I was too late to help him.
It's not your fault.
I should not have fled here to Kaer Morhen.
Avalak is weak, but alive. Triss is tending to the others.
I nearly killed you. Killed everyone.
We'd all be dead if not for you.
No, Geralt. The hunt would never have come to Kaer Morhen if I wasn't here.
It's a rough
Vesemir's
life.
funeral. We should prepare.
Like everywhere she goes, just brings like a wake of death around her because of the Wild Hunt following her. F in the chat for Vesemir. He saved Ciri from the Wild Hunt. End of an era.
Don't blame yourself. No Witcher's ever died in his own bed.
You don't know how it is to see someone you love die. Because of you. For you.
We all knew what we were signing up for.
Yes. And you saved me. For how long? A week? A month?
We'll hide you. Cover your tracks.
No. I will flee no more.
Oh my god.
Vafail. For those who remain, Death should never take precedence over life. Pay your last respects to your friend. Then we must hold council.
Whoo! Oh my god, that was an emotional roller coaster. Oh my god. Throw a save. Alright. I think I'm gonna wrap up here. That was a lot. We got a lot done in this in this episode. We found Ciri. Thought she was dead. Found out she's still alive. But then we lost Vesemir, man. It's a rough one. So I'll be back again with some more streams next week. I've got another video going up tomorrow too. Tomorrow's video is going to be about Mass Effect 4. And then everything we know about Mass Effect 4 so far. Next Mass Effect game. And then next week I'll be streaming my regular times. I stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, I should go.